All right, what's up, guys? In today's video, we're talking about what is the current best LMG to use right now in Warzone after the AMAX nerf. I think these LMGs have an improvement to be in the long-range meta to use right now in Warzone. We're going to take the Bruen MK9, the PKM, and the Stoner 63. We're going to take all of their stats and their time to kill and compare them head-to-head to showcase you guys what I think is the best LMG right now in Warzone. If you guys do enjoy the video, please leave a like and a comment down below. And if you are part of the 95% that watch the videos and have not subscribed, hit the subscribe button down below if you want to see more in-depth content like this. So the first thing we're going to take a look at is the best class setup for each gun. With the Bruen MK9, the only thing that is optional here is the 60 round mag. And it improves your mobility so well that I think it's a must, because it's the only LMG that has this, that has a lower ammo count besides the Holger, that improves your overall mobility. The one thing not listed on here is it improves your straight speed by 20%. As far as the negative and recoil, it honestly wasn't noticeable. Obviously, Monolithic's the longest long barrel, tac laser, and VLK to give us the best accuracy, bullet velocity, and obviously recoil. With the PKM is the same attachments, VLK, tac laser, longest long barrel, mono. The one benefit it has is it has the snatch grip, which improves our ADS as well as our recoil, while only affecting our movement speed. So the negative is not affecting your gunfights at all, only affects your mobility, while improving your ADS, which is significantly noticeable on this gun. It's one of the fastest ADSing LMGs, and improved overall recoil. The next one is going to be the Stoner. The biggest difference here is going to be your personal favorite fifth attachment. Obviously, axial arms 3 times is the VLK. The Task Force is the only barrel that improves range and bullet velocity, which is the only barrel worth using. Agency suppressor, and a field agent. For me personally, I run the airborne elastic wrap because the rear grips were fixed, and your ADS is improved while also improving your aiming stability, which helps your overall accuracy a little bit to only lower your sprint to fire time and your ADS firing movement speed. As far as we're taking next, the overall accuracy, mobility, and then a couple of the other stats that in my opinion are going to affect this gun, and then we're taking a look at the time to kill. Alright, so what you guys can see on the screen is the overall recoil pattern of all 3 guns. Stoner on the left, Bruen in the middle, and the PKM on the right. These guns are highly accurate, which I think is what makes them a very viable meta weapon, especially in quads or trios where you need to get more kills. These guns have obviously a high tier amount of ammo. The one thing you'll notice is the PKM is extremely accurate. It kicks purely vertical, while also being extremely stable as far as left to right, which is clearly the best gun for vertical recoil and horizontal. The Bruen does go up to the right and then back to the left, which is not as normal, kind of like the Ram 7, but still highly accurate because it does have the least amount of vertical. But since it goes one way and back the other way, not as stable. With the Stoner, it shoots purely vertical in a straight line, but it has a lot of vertical recoil. So if you're using this gun anywhere above like 40 to 50 meters where it's best, it's going to take a lot to counter that vertical recoil and pull down on your mouse or your controller. So I definitely think the Bruen and PKM are better because they have the least amount of ammo. Mind you, this is all tested with 60 bullets. So the 60 bullets of all 3 guns, you can see the Stoner has double the recoil of both the other guns. So PKM is easily number 1, but in my opinion, all 3 of these guns are very accurate, which is what makes them excellent. So when you take a look at their bullet velocity, which is going to help lower the time to kill and increase your accuracy at range, the Stoner is king at 1200 meters per second, which is pretty good. The Bruen is second at 1100, which is about average. And then the PKM is on the low end, a little over 1000. So the PKM is definitely something you're not going to be able to hit your shots at range at most because your bullets are going to be dropping faster. So definitely the Stoner takes a big improvement in the accuracy there, having the best bullet velocity by a lot. And then what you guys can see on the screen is the overall mobility chart. You guys can see it has the fastest reload time, 4 times faster than the PKM and about 2 times faster than the Stoner. The movement speed's at 90%, which is still excellent. Your straight speed is going to be the fastest, and then the biggest factor for me is the open bolt delay. The Bruen does not have an open bolt delay. Both the PKM and the Stoner do. So the open bolt delay is going to affect your overall time to kill, which is when you pull your trigger or click your mouse. There's a 67 millisecond delay before your bullets will fire, which is obviously going to lower your time to kill, because if you see someone, there's a delay before your bullets can actually shoot at that person, which is a huge negative. But when you take a look at the time to kill, the PKM is definitely going to gain a lot of points back because the accuracy was incredible, and the time to kill, which we're going to take a look at right now, is top tier for this weapon. So what you guys will see on the screen is the base time to kill of all of these guns. The one factor with the Bruen MK9 is it does have a 31 damage and I believe 28 at range. So it does the same amount of shots to kill, which should be 9 shots to kill no matter what. So its time to kill does not change even from 0 to 100 meters. With the stoner, it's 500 milliseconds. The PKM is 560. 500 and 560 is still very, very good. If you compare that to like your SMGs, the stoner is going to kill as fast as the Cold War MP5, and the PKM is a bullfrog, which are some of the fastest killing guns in the game. So these are top tier. As far as your base range, the Bruen is technically infinite. If you include a one headshot time to kill, it's about 36 meters. The PKM is about 52 meters, which is top tier, better than almost every single AR. And the stoner at 57 meters is better than every single assault rifle. So the base range of the stoner is like third most in the game, which is what makes it incredible. When we take a look at their second overall time to kill, they're all about equal, 640, 638, and 667. So the one factor I want to take a look at and what affects these guns and why I think they're still meta or should be somewhat used in the meta is when you add one headshot. In the base range with one headshot, the PKM lowers and the Bruen lowers, which is what makes their time to kills drop even more. The PKM goes from 560 to 480, which is now a top tier killing weapon. Like nothing's going to kill faster than it. And the Bruen goes from being on the slow end or average for an assault rifle to now being as fast as the Ram 7, which is like the third fastest killing AR, which is 100% going to help it. You compare that to the ARs, I think every single AR takes at least 2 headshots. So this helps improve them. The stoner gets no effect. And then when you take a look at the second range, which this is my opinion where it's going to help the most, both the PKM and the stoner also have a one headshot lowering time to kill. They go from 667 to 584 with the stoner, which 584 in the mid-range is as fast as the AMAX. And the PKM goes from 640 to 560, which now kills faster than the AMAX. So those AMAX users know the AMAX got nerfed in the long range, which is why the Krig and a lot of the other guns are going to start using it as your rifle. This, in my opinion, after researching this video, I did not know these one headshot TTK stats about these LMGs. These guns are top tier in killing, especially at the long range with one headshot. The Bruen does take 2, which is now the fastest killing gun technically in the long range, which is what makes it excellent. As I said, with one headshot up to 36 meters is going to kill fast with the Bruen, but with one headshot, the PKM lowers in the base range and the second range, which is going to make it like top 3 fastest killing gun in the game. Yes, your mobility is on the low end. The ADS speed is pretty average, and obviously with the open bolt delay, if you include that on there, that is what tanks these the most, because as soon as you shoot, you're already negative 67 milliseconds before you can even hit somebody, which is what makes these time to kill go from top tier to once again back to average. But I think these are definitely 2 guns you should start using, including the Bruen. Even though it's not as accurate, it has good mobility. But all 3 of these guns, in my opinion, after researching this video, are top tier. I've been researching a lot of data, and these guns are very, very good. With that Bruen, the reload, the ADS, the movement, the strafe speed is better than some of the assault rifles. And the time to kill is average, if not better, with one headshot than some of the assault rifles, which is what makes this gun top tier killing beyond its base range. So definitely something you guys should try for the long range meta. All these guns are amazing. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Like I said, if you want to, leave a like and a comment down below and hit the red subscribe button if you guys are new to the channel. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I'll see you.